Hello everyone, welcome to my new tutorial series. My name is Brad and we're going to have a look at how to get started with Unity 3D. Now, for those of you that don't know, Unity 3D is a games engine, well, traditionally a computer game engine, but a computer game engine pretty much is just a means of making an interactive 3D environment. So I use it for all kinds of things like art installations, interactive marketing, games, all kinds of different fun stuff. So what I'm going to do in this quick tutorial series is just give you the basic overview of Unity 3D, give you the kind of vocabulary that you might need to be able to Google things for yourself, so you can do some self-directed learning after the tutorial series is finished, and show you how to have some fun with the simple things that are included with Unity 3D. Now, this tutorial series will actually come with some documentation as well, which I'll have up on Google Docs, and that'll just be a quick breakdown of what we're doing, where to access all the tutorials, where to access resources. In this case, the only thing that you really need to get started is Unity 3D, of course. And you can get that by going to unity3d.com and going to the Get Unity button here. And you can download it for Mac or Windows. In this case, I'm using Windows. The only thing that's really different between the Mac and Windows Unity is some of the shortcuts are slightly different, but that's about it. I'm going to try and keep each of these videos split up into 5 to 10 minute sections, just so it's easy for you to navigate back to sections that you might need to practice on, or find the information that you need. Okay, just to explain a little bit about what Unity 3D actually does and what a games engine actually is it's a means of bringing together assets that you might use in a game, putting them all together into a world that can be interacted with. So most games engines include things like a renderer. So a renderer is what draws things onto the screen. An audio engine, so an engine that can play back sounds from your interactions. It will allow you to display meshes, so three-dimensional objects. So in this case here, you can see I've got a sphere. It will allow you to put textures onto those objects. It will allow you to apply different materials. All of these things that we'll cover in this brief tutorial series. Games engines also allow you to program objects. So by using, one sec, I'll just open up a little script here. So this is a simple script that I've written that adds a force to a physics object in Unity 3D. It's just opening Visual Studio. In this tutorial series, we won't be covering programming specifically because that's a whole endeavor unto itself, but I'll be showing you enough that you can use some of the scripts that I've included in this package, and so you can at least open a script, have a look at it, and try out playing with some variables to begin with. Okay, so first up, we'll be looking at the interface for Unity 3D. Then we'll be going on to looking at how to manipulate objects in 3D space. Then we'll be looking at adding components to those objects to give them a behavior. The outcome of the next 2 or 3 little short videos is we'll be able to put together a scene like this where we can play it, essentially just making a simple physics scene where we've got a domino-like effect. Just something really simple to get started with, no scripting required, and just to get your head around manipulating objects in 3D space, what components are, what objects are, and what materials are. Cool. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thanks.